Hey everybody. It seems like every time I turn around, Time Warner Cable is trying some way or another to jack up your bill. I mean, you've seen so many videos on my channel about why I do not recommend you sign up for their so-called next generation home phone and just get a magicJack'd Plus instead. It's kind of like the same way I make Vonage videos. Anyways, the first instance of this I didn't make a video about, but Time Warner Cable decided that they're going to stop supplying True TV, Lifetime Movie Network, CMT, and a few other channels on the analog stream, and you would have to have a digital adapter or a set-top box or cable card to see those channels. And they said that right now you can get the digital adapter for free, but starting sometime in 2015 you're going to start adding an additional $1 a month to your bill for each tuning adapter you have. So that's one way they're trying to jack up your bill. And here's another way that really irritates me. I'm going to read this to you. It says, "Dear Time Warner Cable customer, we are committed to offering you the best possible internet experience. To do so, we rely on the best cable modem equipment that enhances our internet services in your home. In order to continue providing our customers the best possible internet experience with the modem we have provided you with your service, we are applying a $3.95 per month charge beginning in November 2012, so more are beginning now. This monthly lease fee allows us to continually maintain and service the equipment and replace any damaged or underperforming modems. You do have a choice when it comes to your cable modem and the monthly lease fee. You can opt to waive the fee and purchase your own modem from this approved list of modems at a third-party retailer. And here's a link. While many other internet providers also charge a monthly modem lease fee, we want you to have a choice in either leasing your equipment from Time Warner Cable or purchasing your own device. As always, we value your business. Thank you." Let's go and have a look at this website. Okay, let's go ahead and have a look at this site. Now, of course, this right here applies to internet-only customers. Internet only. Over to the right here, they have a little FAQ section. "I am a Time Warner Cable internet and home phone customer and would like to purchase my own internet modem. What do I need to do?" Let's go ahead and click here and find out. It'll tell you to select the modem from the list of Time Warner Cable select tested and approved modems, as you just saw in the previous link. Buy your modem at a local retailer or online. Connect or purchase modem at home using the instructions provided by the manufacturer. Blah blah blah. Remove the existing cable connection from the back of the EMTA and connect to the input connector on the splitter. Connect one end of the first new coaxial cable to the splitter outputs and connect the other end of that said cable to the EMTA. Okay, so anyways, when you're using Time Warner Cable's phone service, you would have to then lease a new gadget for your next generation home phone. So then they would have to apply a lease fee for your next generation home phone when you're trying to get rid of the lease fee that's on your modem. So let's go and have a look at what Time Warner Cable provides you when you have both internet and so-called next generation home phone. Oh hey guys, check this out. When I try to click this link to get a TWC provided EMTA for a home phone service, watch this. 404 error. So actually I got a much better idea in mind, so let's just go ahead and just keep watching the video. Here's a look at my networking equipment. This is in the living room. This equipment is sitting on top of the Black Max. And this is where the cable line comes up through the floor to hook up to the modem. That's why everything is centered in here. On top we have a Linksys WRT 54G wireless G router. This router is 6 years old, got it in 2006, and it currently has DDWRT firmware, not sure exactly what version. And below that we have a D-Link DGS-2208 gigabit switch, 8-port gigabit switch. And below that we had this big old Time Warner Cable pieces of equipment. And just have a look at the size of this thing. It is absolutely huge. It's like a commercial grade telephone adapter. It has 2 telephone lines, has a backup battery, which is a good thing, so that the power goes out, you have battery backup. But this is what you get if you sign up for Time Warner Cable's next generation home phone. It's only $33 a month, and you get this big old piece of junk that sits on top of your desk and takes up a bunch of space. And see, that's the thing about having phone service through Time Warner Cable. It's a ripoff to begin with. I mean, $33 a month, and that's at the introductory price. It only goes up from there. And you get this humongous piece of junk, and they're now going to charge you $4 to use it. Now, see, if you only had internet service, if you had internet service, you'd have a modem that's about half the size of my gigabit switch. That's how big the modems are that come from Time Warner Cable for just internet only service. They're tiny, unlike this thing. And see, when you have Time Warner internet only, you can just opt out of this fee and get your own modem. I think they're like $80 or so. You can get them at Best Buy, Radio Shack, maybe even Walmart. I'm not sure about Walmart though, but I know you can get them at Radio Shack and Best Buy. Now you're saying, if we cancel the phone and only have internet, who am I going to have my phone service through? Well, simple. Instead of wasting your money on Time Warner phone service and having to deal with this big old piece of equipment on your desk, just get you a magicJack'd Plus. Now, of course, guys, I talk about magicJack'd all the time, and this video was not going to be an exception. This is a magicJack'd Plus, no computer required. It does the same duties as that. Now, of course, this has 2 telephone lines, but most people in homes are only using 1 telephone line. This has the capability of doing 1 telephone line, full of features. Power goes plugged in here. Telephone goes in through here. Ethernet goes in through here. And this amazes me how they can cram this much technology into such a small package when Time Warner Cable is still using this outdated thing. So anyways, you get the idea when it comes to Time Warner Cable. It's like every way they can, they want to just rip you off some way or another. So like I say, if you're planning on signing for Time Warner Cable, and you're planning on getting phone service, just know that you're in for a lot of trouble, because it is pretty difficult to get out of their phone service. And if you're an internet customer, internet only customer, I recommend you do opt out of this lease thing and just get your own modem. So anyways, that was my video about the opinions on this new change from Time Warner Cable. Anyways, any questions or comments, feel free to ask, and thanks for watching.